Hello and welcome back to the video. It's Upload 2 on HoI4 again. Thought I'd try it out again. Country-wise, I'm probably going to go European. We could try United Kingdom again. Don't think that'll work as well as probably Germany or Poland. Or Germany or France. Although Austria could be a good call. The only problem with Austria is if Germany keeps their very bad leader in charge, then Austria is most likely dead. So, you know what? Austria. This will be one hell of a game, but oh well. Every game is different in one aspect. Well, in one way, it's different from another, no matter what. Could be the day the invasion happens. Could be the month someone dies. Unless it's George V. Because in this timeline, he's guaranteed to die.
Achtung!
Put them there for now. Focus guns. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need that. That will be available when needed. Technology is going to be a problem. A huge problem by the looks of it. Let's try getting some more civilian factories. Because Austria will need it. I mean, Hungary will, I hope, doesn't need anything soon. I just hope they don't go for the Rhineland that they had to demilitarize because of World War One. They go for that, I'm guaranteed death. Well, pretty much guaranteed death. I've repealed that. Oh, I could do that later. Fascism in Austria must fall at this point. Mainly because, as what I'm wanting to do requires this. Well, it requires, what's it called? How awful. Yeah, it requires the non-aligned party in charge of Austria, not the fascist, which certain someone is fascist. Can't do anything against any of them, because that will make me seem like a terrible leader, but oh no. Whatever will I do? Increase guns. I do have to save up political power as well. Oh no. Oh, I'm guaranteed death. This ain't good. Because of where Germany's heading, my run may end sooner than expected. Although I could start, like, doing this. It will make it so I have better defense in my country. Risk of Anschluss is low. I need it to not happen. If possible, it shouldn't happen. Then that... You know what, let's get radio. I read those half the time, the other half, nah, can't be bothered, but oh well. So if I also do that one there, because that's the capital, if I do the 25 political power ones, this should mean, let's hope that one and that one get done. That one should get done as well. Then hopefully that one can get done, because that's two provinces. I would go for the ones that cost me more, just because they're more useful to me. Which first of all means improving defendability of the northern sector of the country, because that I may have to. I need guns fast. I will not fall to Archelaus. That is the first hurdle of this journey. Then also means I need a few more things. State garrison there. After Legacy of an Empire, carry the crown. So another 140 days. Once that's done, I can then try and find this. Secret rearmament, that. Once I have an army, I can then defend against you. And I need to defend against that because they have a much bigger army than me, and I don't want Archelaus to go through. Even if it goes through, I can deny it, but that denial will come at a very big cost. Okay, so once this one's done, you know, I'm getting rearmament. I need it. I need to secretly rearm Austria, in hopes of lessening this threat. Okay, yeah, that's good. He's returned. Okay, yeah, they're not getting in charge of Austria. No, we reject them at all costs. That's good. That's good for me. That's good for me. If I can get this through, I can start the defense of Austria. I mean, yeah, they've got better tech than me, but I should have increased relations with them. Oh well, that's what I will do for now. Legacy of an Empire. Then Treaty of Saint-Germain-en-Laye is inactive. Oh, I can't train troops while that's active. That is right to rearm. But then that one... Yeah, I need to Do something fast. A Danubian Federation. Bulgaria's in a spot of bother. It's never good. We have Boris the Third. Yes, Boris. Let's hope they have a good Boris like the UK had. Well, funny Boris, at least. I really do need to sort out Germany. That will consider the German front defended. This will consider this front defended, so there we go. Burgenland. That needs to move up to early mobilization. Then we have the yeah, those need to go. I need that. So he's what is he considered? Emperor of Austria or Archduke of Austria? I need to renegotiate this treaty. Once that's renegotiated, then these can start. My army can start being recognized. Okay, now we're doing Vorarlberg or Vorarlberg. Once that's done, that's all defended. We shall not give in to the German threat. As the glorious Winston Churchill once said, never surrender. And I will follow his words. But I have to renegotiate a treaty. With this he becomes Emperor of Austria. I have 5. Maybe if I put 1 on that. That treaty needs to go. Or they've made it more difficult to actually... It's more difficult to actually do anything. He's going to become overpowered. Soon as that happens, I have to... Where's the treaty thing? Oh, that would have been the other way, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? No, because that treaty allows me to rearm. Rebellious rearmament is what I have to do. I have to, there's no other thing. Germany is out for the Kingdom of Austria right now. They can try, but they will not succeed. Okay, this is the thing I need. This is good. This is good. Oh, that's low. That's good. That's good. That's low. I am breaking Germany. Small steps. Deutschland shall not have Austria. They don't like me, so I'm going to appeal to... Oh, they're going communist. Britain's going communist. No, that's not good. That's not good. So by Austria going monarchist, or non-aligned as this game calls it, the United Kingdom of England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, and the Commonwealth goes communist. Ah, that's interesting. Because I have my own government, they're going to be less interested in... Ah, he's been executed, that's not good. This will increase everything about the country. Okay, Chile's gone fascist. You're fascist to the north. They're democratic. They're not aligned. Oh, they have Joseph August von Habsburg. So if I do this, and if I do it correct, I can get them under me. I have the proper Austro-Hungarian flag. Well, half the Austro-Hungarian flag. I mean, they do as well, but... I mean... Who's gonna win, the old generation or the new young generation? Otto von Habsburg in real life gave up his claim in like 1967. And he did work for the people. He was later laid to rest, like his family tradition. Well, with his family tradition. So I can now rearm, which is good. Or I should probably bring them back into the fold. Royal alliance between... that would be good. But then if I do that, I can do seek strength in numbers. I can train 2 divisions of soldiers. How lovely. Support equipment is lacking. They have a medium chance of doing that right now. Restore Austro-Hungary. I need nothing of Italy. Northern Yugoslavia. Parts, basically Transylvania and Romania. Hungary and Czechoslovakia. That's not that difficult to do. Unless you're Austria. I'm going to make this seem worse than it is, aren't I? Well, as long as everything goes to plan... Oh, that's a close call. Oh, that now... There's a lot that can go wrong, but it can also go right. I'm liking my odds of survival because Britain's gone communist, or is trying to. If they go communist, almost like they end up in a civil war with the Commonwealth. I just need to bring Hungary back into my own... I could diplomatically annex them. And by doing that, I can standardize army training. Let's do non-aggression. Which I hope they agree to, which they should. Then if I do... Oh, if I do non-aggression... A rally wouldn't be the best. So then I see what's after this. Whatever appears in the non-aggression pact section. Then we see what happens. Okay, they've agreed. That is Austrian. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. They have a war goal on me. Because I said no. I have a feeling they're gonna press that claim. They're improving relations, so I doubt they will, but they have a chance to press their claim, so I'm not risking it. I mean, I could press my claim soon, but I'm not going to. All comes down to diplomacy. Who is the better diplomacy, Austria or Hungary?
Angetreten!
It's not them. Ooh, I could do that. You know what, let's bribe them. If they refuse this, they're an idiot. Okay, that is... Papal support, let's go. Come on, Italy, give me papal support. France is the one not going communist, so I'll ally them. They have mandatory union days. They're insane. Well, they have 3 on the border. They have a chance to declare war. They're not going to because of the non-aggression pact. If I get papal support, it is the Holy Empire. Annex, come on. Still do the Royal Alliance. Okay, let's try and go for Czechoslovakia next. If they refuse, then it could be all-out war. Now, Hungary, I know, is a difficult country to play. I've tried many times to repeat what I've done before. But you do one thing wrong as Hungary, you're at war with your neighbours. Which is not a good position to be in. And I mainly mean Yugoslavia, Romania, Czechoslovakia. Oh, if sent now, they'll likely accept. That is good. I need them to accept. Come on. That's good. We now have a proper royal army all up there. They could have beaten me. They didn't know what I had. But they didn't. Anschluss. Likelihood is being minimised by the fact that I will be entrenched, or entrenched, depends on how you want to pronounce it. If I get Czechoslovakia, that's most of my plan done. Yeah, Germany wants to expand, I'm denying it, so if they go to war on me, they go to war on me, and I want France as an ally. So I'll do that. Then I could reform the Central Powers. If I do that, that's not the best. I might go for England. Although they're communist, that's my best bet in alliance. They're also powerful, so if I get one port, that's it. Germany's done. That's if they accept joining the war. Germany, Turkey, Tsardom of Bulgaria to the Central Powers. Ooh. If I do that... Yeah, Royal Alliance, I have to.
Befehle?
Then I have to be friends with Czechoslovakia. This is my plan. I've got to befriend Czechoslovakia. Get them to give me their land and their armies, because then I stand a fighting chance, at the very least. Position some of them on Italy's border. Yugoslavia, let's hope, remains non-aligned. And then just most of them on German borders. If this alliance goes through, I am sorted. But then if Germany invades Poland, I will probably be dead. I will be the second one they go after. Okay, I'm improving weapons before they should be improved, just because I can. If I do that, I could get second branch of the army going. I don't care, I don't have enough resources, I probably should, but it's Austro-Hungary. They've accepted the non-aggression pact, so even if they do get a war goal and me vice versa, we can't declare war on each other. Praha is there, Bratislava. Budapest. No, Budapest is there. Bucharest. Belgrade. Tirana is there. Come on, let me get this Royal Alliance and I'm secured. Germany will be forced to back it down.
Ihre Befehle?
I think for now, go there. Either way, that's lower. No situation is good. If I can outproduce them to the point where they don't have enough soldiers to do Anschluss, I win. Well, in theory, I win. Events are kicking off. That should have 32. The Soviet Civil War. Yep, they have a second Soviet Civil War. Between the Soviet Union and the SSSR. Okay, that's that done. Let's wait to do any of that, and... Did I get papal support? I don't know. I've got something. Okay, I need to do something here. Either way I get that. Gotta do that. Okay, I need to prevent the death of this man. Because if he's assassinated, Germany's at war. I'm doing this with 10 days to spare. Well, 9, 10 days to spare. better not give it as an immediate thing. Failed. Attempt failed, that's why. Let's do that. That. Once they are a part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, then we talk about defeating Deutschland. Double production of them. I have 2,000 men ready. Well, as backup manpower. I do need to increase my manpower. But then I could take that. It's either manpower or them. Either or is a good. They're likely going to accept. Okay, send the ultimatum. Fortification effort. Can't just let Germany win. Once they accept, they're all breaking free from the communist United Kingdom, which is fair enough. Like, I don't judge them for that. Then if I do... I need... Okay, let's do that at the very least, and I can take maybe Yugoslavia. They're all declaring independence, which is causing world problems. Come on, Czechoslovakia, accept, please. I need you to accept, or I am dead. By now, they should have taken me and the Sudetenland. If I stop them, this would be amazing. Then I'm halfway to the Austro-Hungarian Empire being restored.
Verstanden! Bereit! Befehle!
The Austro-Hungarian army
Bereit!
ready to fight. Now if I'm going to put one there, splitting those up. Trying to be smart about these, but half the time isn't a good idea. Well, most of the time it's a good idea.
Zuhören!
Okay, planes, I need to designate what they're hitting. Close air support and interception. That will be what they're on.
Zuhören!
They're going to try and take the Sudetenland. I've got to deny. Okay, that's all done there. And Balkan territories will be Yugoslavia. I've got to try with them. It's the only one I've got to try. If they go into civil war, I'm done for. Thing is, I get all of Yugoslavia. Not just... Well, I think I get northern Yugoslavia, which is what I need. Then it's them. If I get everything perfectly for the first time ever, this will be... I'm keeping those forts up. I'm not dismantling them. I need the forts. I'm doing something that Germany couldn't do. That's actually keep the land secure. They're in a civil war. They've tried to go for me. I said no. Hopefully they don't try it again. Because Anschluss, although it's medium, I am saying no. And Yugoslavia, I hope, accepts that. Oh, they've gone communist. Come on, Yugoslavia. Give in to Austro-Hungary. Come on. Or the Archduchy of Austria. They've signed. So I'm not getting that yet. I'm going for that next, because usually that means, yes, we can annex them. And if I can annex them, great, because I need to. That's the one nation I need to annex. My Royal Alliance didn't go through, but I'm looking big on the European board. Oh, Germany's going to be so strong. Okay, bribery, let's hope works. Especially on Yugoslavia, come on. I need them to likely accept. Because then if they say no, it's the very smallest chance that they've said no. Argentina's communist. Don't need that yet. Come on, Albania. Say yes. I mean, they're next anyway. Ah, that's why. I have them on both. Okay, I will need to stop this. Occupied territory will go straight to civilian. That gets military governor. They will get a spy when I have one to kind of calm things down. It's just for now, we're Austro-Hungarian. One nationality, one peoples. I just want to restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire, come on. They're likely to accept. So all I ask for, Yugoslavia, likely acceptance. Come on, Yugoslavia, and give me half your military in the process. To be fair, these militaries are very overpowered half the time. Well, that's the independence of... They're guaranteed by Italy. Oh, they've allied. That's not good. Poland's gone there, so I could, if possible later on, get Poland in my alliance. Come on, Yugoslavia. Give me half of your resources. Come on. Land and resources, Yugoslavia. Recruitment push I need. I could do something funny if I get that, so let's go. Oh, they gave me that section. That's not bad. Wilhelm Egbert. Now everywhere's trying to revolt. Queen Murd died. That's tragedy. I don't want to push more. I could further demand. Which they could take as an active threat and try and go to war with me, which I don't want. Let's do 5 and 5. Because supply has not kept up. I need as much of this as I can. Occupied territory. If I put that to that, you can then go down. You there, you there. This Should work. I do want to push them because they were likely to accept that. If that counts, instantly cancelled if they get... if I control anywhere down there, this is cancelled. Reclaiming old lands. Come on. Give me the old land. This land is all I'm gonna need. Then I should get the rest of the lands I need down there. Like, yeah, that should give me the rest of that. Never had that succeed, though. It's a rare chance it works, but I hope it works. This will require that. Level 2 guns, or better guns. Cost slightly more, but perfect. Paraguay's part of that, which is terrible to me. Liechtenstein, come on. Who are you? Federal Council. That is something I've never seen. How are you at war with Turkey, Romania? France, how are you at war with... what's happened? How is France already at war with people? I'm improving relations with France because I need an alliance with someone. They've done it. Thank you so much. Now, if I've got to cancel that. Not cancelling that because I just need them. I just need that to reclaim Austro-Hungary. Once that is done, I gain a call. I'm pretty sure I gain calls on all highlighted states, so my spy can go somewhere else. Ooh, this is the most successful run I've ever done of this. I just need you. Romania must submit to me.
Ihre Befehle!
Befehle.
Zu Befehl!
These troops are gonna do nothing, but they have the threat. The threat is real, Germany. If I can reclaim the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Do not need you sending Angelus right now. Victor Emmanuel III. Oh, they're all doing a thing. Well, the United Kingdom and their allies are not the best. Wien. This nation is already... like, it's not falling apart because we're trying to do better. Okay, let's go to Britain for this. Come on, Britain, I need you. Transylvania. Oh, so God help me, give me Transylvania. Hopefully I will have enough political power saved up to do something. You better not send Angelus. It's too late for you to do Angelus anyway. It's imminent though. Well, I'm gonna do that to try and get that down. Although it wants me to do it on you, Albania, I can't. Albania's gonna have to be given up to whoever wants it. Because I just... is it just... just Romania I need. Anything outside of this land then will be non-core. This will be like the first time I've managed to pull something like this off. Because to be fair, there's a likelihood they would say no in the very beginning. But they don't even have many troops on the border, so they're not going to. As soon as there's troops on the border, they will push. That is the thing. They will push as soon as troops start appearing. That's when they go. But they can't. I think I've locked them out of Anschluss because I rejected them. By rejecting them, they can't do a thing. Well, I don't need to do any of those right now. Let's repeal that. Then I hopefully do this. If this works, I will probably have the most successful run of this game I've ever done. Like 1939, and I'm just saying, this is amazing. I want to reform the Austrian Empire to its best. Like, this decision I've never clicked before properly. And I actually have a standing army. They didn't give me half of their stuff, which is fair. Oh, my manpower's... I'm going to have to up my manpower, but I can't. But I've theoretically locked them out of Anschluss, so I... Romania. Romania. What are you doing, Romania? Who's joining you? I don't... They've joined that. I need to join the Allies. Or I join France, who does seem to be doing good in Turkey. They're not giving up land because they're at war. France, you've screwed over my run. I need a non-aggression pact with them. This is my last chance. If this works, they get a non-aggression pact with me, but I've spent 50 more political power than need be. But then they can't get the Sudetenland either because I've forced them out of it. They've gone nice Germany, but they're stuck. In theory, Germany is stuck. Oh, I'm going to integrate Bohemia because that's higher resistance right now. Romania, you've done this to yourself. Romania, I'm not going to war with you. Oh, the Allies are at war with France. I'm just trying to befriend people so I don't get caught up in a war that I can't win. I've been recording for 40 minutes. Didn't think I had been recording for that long. Do they hate me now? Yes, they do. Well, everyone's at war with each other. I'm trying to befriend people. I'm not joining any factions anytime soon. Probably going to make me a target, but oh well. Come on, Romania, accept. Well, the one thing I'm asking is for a non-aggression pact so I can move on. I'm gonna have to bribe them. Come on, Romania. No. Romania. Why Romania? They're idiots. They should have accepted. My only way to do that is to now take Romania, but they're in the Allies. So that's a no-go for now. Well, no-go situation. I can't take Romania. They've outplayed me.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle.
If I do that, they will probably have to do something. That's done that. Not doing that yet, because that will put everyone against me. I have papal support, I think. No, I do not. They can't annex me, though. It's physically impossible. Maybe I should. That would be a good one to go down, but I could be at war any second. Germany's at war, well, allied to the Soviet Union. Gonna have to do that just for political power and stuff. Well, political power and stability. And the less, like, the benefits of that. Romania screwed me over here. Why couldn't they just accept the non-aggression pact? They're idiots. I needed that. Like, that non-aggression pact was my entire border secure. My only way out of this is war with Romania and Yugoslavia. But their armies are better than mine. I can guarantee that. Germany's on, like, the precipice. Well, he's at war with them. France is allied the United States. They're doing that. I wish to join their faction, but they won't let me. I really want to join France's faction. Oh! The Union of Britain and the true Union of Britain are at war. There's a civil war in England. That's insane. Okay, let's do that. Entrenchment. This has got to... That's imminent, but they can't do a thing. If we send the request now, they're likely to refuse. Well, I tried to be nice, Romania. You have decided not to be nice. Should probably invest in my army, but that's gonna take a while. So will economy. Requires one. They're not control of all of that because of Italy. Well, I'm hopefully about to go to war with them. Only problem is the Soviet Union. So if I join that war, hopefully they offer to join my... or to invite me to the faction. Therefore, Italy is done for.
Befehl! Ausrücken!
Then the Allies... Oh, they're fighting now. I'm going to have to do a lot
Befehl!
of strategic planning. 12 divisions cannot hold the south. They've taken Poland by deciding they're in their faction.
Bereit!
That's the German border secured, though. So they really want to take me. I'm in their way. If they take me, that's it, that's done. So maybe I shouldn't do that. If I do that, that gives me a few things. But then if I... There's a few interesting things I could do. Well, they've taken that out of the equation. France, let me in. I beg of you, France, let me into this faction. I won't be called... Well, if I'm called in, it will be once everyone's troops have been actually placed. Oh, I've got to garrison these areas. Well, that's my entire life gone. Well, they're deciding no. Well, I'm arming my border because Romania's being terrible to me. Try to be friendly, and they say no. Like, it's not war, I'm just arming the border. That does sound like what happened for the First World War, but so let's not talk about that. Let's hope. Well, a war against the guarantors won't help if France wants... if I get France to be my ally. I could... Can't even proclaim the Austro-Hungarian Empire. I need to control those bits of... See, this is where having a terrible neighbour comes into play. Because if all went smoothly, I should have had this bit of Romania. Therefore, I could proclaim Austro-Hungaria. Well, I could proclaim it was a thing, and a new empire of it is formed. Let's do Bohemia. That means an ultimatum sent. That's... Romania's caused this to themselves. They think because they've allied Britain they're safe. But they're not gonna be happy when I march through with all of my army. Because you know what? I'm not going to war with you, France. I'll go to war with Britain instead. They can die. They're likely to refuse. This point, Romania, declare war on me. I'm gonna say see what happens, but I'm most likely gonna lose. I should have allied Germany. But because the Royal Alliance failed, should have gone strength in numbers. Could have even got Turkey in with them. And Bulgaria, but they're in the Allied section. They're submitting to Romania. Boris III, you're awful. You know what, Germany? I might just leave you alone for now. Because if he goes and fires, I become Liechtenstein.
Ihre Befehle! Achtung! Achtung! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Romania, I'm demilitarizing the border. Give me my land. At this point, I've become a blob on the map that no one likes. I just did that.
Ihre Befehle!
Two of them can go there.
Ausrücken!
Civil unrest from parliamentary actions. Which shouldn't happen. Well, if I garrison the border, any land lost by the Great War shall be reclaimed by Austro-Hungary. Vive le Otto von Bismarck. Wrong country, but at this point there's a world war happening without me. Which is a first. I could get a better German state. Maximilianist Portugal, which is communist, of course, they're probably going to join Britain. But now Britain's not in the Allies. They're on their own. So if I do the Second Brothers' War and go to war with that, I can then get in the Allies and hopefully win. Because if they've got their borders correctly, I mean, yes, he's still in power. Surprisingly, he didn't cause a world war. He's at peace. I need to get this to be core territory. They're the problem. So if I join you, they are no longer problem, but you problem. Let's go there.
Ihre Befehle!
There's one way into the France's faction. You know what, I'll do it. I will get into France's faction. And if I declare war on them, I've got to keep them on Italy.
Befehle!
You two have to go down there. So if I do that,
Ausrücken!
and do that, I've secured my borders. Hopefully this works. Okay, let's hope this all works out. Germany only have like one full army on my borders at the very most. They have 3 troops. Well, from here it looks like 3 troops, but they've got 6, 7, 8 troops on my border. Poland, I don't know. But I can't have any on my border from the Soviet Union, so that's good. Poland and Germany I just need to hold. Italy I can probably attack. No, Italy's not called in. So if I get this going, they're not at war with them though, they're at war with you. So I've got to get a war goal on France that I'm never going to use. This is more confusing than it has to be. France, I'm not after you. Don't worry. This is a problem because if they go to war with me... Well, this is only a war goal on them, but the Allied forces are run by the United Kingdom. Of which has been taken. So unless that's the thing there, I can't join France. Unless it's for the Allies, of which then I can. This is more confusing than it has to be. No, then... This is a lot more confusing than it has to be. Let's do that. Can't call territory until they decide. Oh yay, let's do this, that and other. They do exist there. So which Union of Britain does that go after? I'm gonna... That's actually interesting. I pointed out something that could... I've got to see which one it's against. Can't just leave it. This is insane. Okay. So then if that's done... then hopefully a bit late on them. I don't want... They've got Soviet troops as well. I'm cooked. I'm just saying I'm probably cooked. This ain't the best... Well, it isn't looking good for me. They've banished the royal family. How dare they? I will not improve relations with you. Will however improve that. Saying I have the bare minimum. As Austria, I've done such a good job. They're going to refuse. They didn't accept... Oh, they didn't accept that. I can go to war with Romania. They've just looked Molotov-Ribbentrop. Is that you I'm trading? It's you. I've just done that. But I've also just done that. I'm not... Does that go to... No, it didn't. I'm doing that. Well, they're going to refuse.
Verstanden! Ausrücken!
So if I entrench you there... Back Garcia... Germany, don't be an idiot. If Germany's an idiot, I'm dead. Well, if I've been an idiot, I'm dead. I hope, for my sake, they don't launch an invasion on me. If they do, I'm gone.
Verstanden! Angetreten!
Okay.
Ausrücken!
Italy, this is on promises. What? What?
Ihre Befehle!
Long live the Archduchy of Austro-Hungary.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
For Otto von
Achtung!
Bismarck. Well, Otto von Habsburg, sorry.
Achtung!
Thank God, Romania.
Achtung!
That is insane. I've done it. I have proclaimed Austro-Hungary. Krakow. I just need Poland to do that focus. But I've done it. I have done the unthinkable. Vive l'Austro-Hungary. But now they're just at war with them still. My one way to try and get everyone to be nice. One second, what's joined the Allies? Canada has joined the Allies. Oh no, they've joined. They're all at war with them again. This ain't good. I'm surprised I've not died yet. Am I the Switzerland of this timeline? I think I've become Switzerland. I've inadvertently become the Swiss. Oh, they're all again. That's not good. Well, I'm the most neutral person here. And if they accept as well, I would have gotten everything Austro-Hungary wished for. Like, I'm sorry, but this is an insane achievement. 1941, well, end of 1940, and I've done this. They're all at war with each other. I could choose an alliance now, but that puts me at war with the USA. Or I see who's going to win this war, do that focus, no one is sad. Because Italy being attacked from all sides is unheard of.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
Germany won't be expecting me to attack them
Befehle!
down here. Or to do that. Because their attention's been drawn over here. So if I also... But that takes me to war with Poland. Can this wait till after I've taken Poland? I want Poland. If Poland gives me that land, and then I take Germany, this will be the most insane thing I would have ever done. Because they're taking Italy. Italy's quite easy to defeat. But then if I'm at war with them, I'm at war with Poland, Soviet Union, Qing China, and the Japanese. But most of that is to be expected. All but Poland is to be expected in that alliance. They've now got troops on my border. As long as I don't fire that immediately, I can get into their faction, take Italy hopefully, and then Germany. Because I do not have the patience to deal with most things right now. You know what? This will be a good test of... Well, what a good leader Otto von Bismarck is. Not Bismarck, Otto von Habsburg is. Going to train the army. We're going to have a total army strength of 700,000. This will be the best army these have ever had. On volunteer only, may I add. They've signed. Now if I do that and they accept, of which I'm pretty sure they will likely accept at that point. There we go.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Befehle! Ihre Befehle! Verstanden! Verstanden! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
No, these can go
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
into here,
Zuhören!
where they will be stationed on the Polish border. See, I have an organised army this time.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
All I want is to get land off Poland, and then to probably declare war on Poland. Like, industry bribery, who wouldn't?
Verstanden!
500,000
Befehle!
with another 210,000. 710,000, not bad. That needs 17 more to... There we go, once that's done, they will have a full 2 armies on that border, which should put me up to 1 million soldiers, or 1 million troops in the field, as Austro-Hungary in 1931, hopefully. Second Brothers' War will be coming soon. Hopefully to theatres near you. Yeah, there's Austro-Hungary. I probably am showing is a good country to go as, when half the time you die. Because they're going to that means I can hold the German front, like this front. Nothing will happen there. Only the Italian front will push. And I think that's a good bet to take. Although they're being pushed like into a stalemate there,
Befehle!
The 17 troops are
Zuhören!
done. They're all off up there. That will be done soon. They're likely to refuse right now. Now we wait, because I need those 3 to proclaim the Austrian Empire. So let's work on economy. They're all at war with them, so if I join them, I'm at war with everyone, though. I only want to be at war with Germany. So I have war goals on all of them, which doesn't affect you. They're still likely to refuse. I think I have just become Switzerland at this point. But a giant Switzerland. That will probably be a thumbnail. If they're the only ones to attack, well, I can declare war on you. You won't bring in anyone from down there. But then it's the risk that they do bring them in. They're likely to refuse. They have non-aggression pact with me, so they can't... Wait, with the non-aggression pact, they can't be called in. I need to garrison all of this land. Do I go in on Germany? Or do I let France die? If I go to war with Germany, they will probably crush me. They will probably try to stuff troops through this gap, which won't work. So no, I'm going to be the neutrality of Europe. This is a first, the most neutral country in Europe being Austro-Hungary. Right, and if I just check, there is nothing here to be affected other than that. Because that's slightly outside my, what's it called, range? Chord territory range. So that's going to go there. That's going to sort that out. Therefore, this can go to military governor. For that one bit of land, the rest of it's chord, so they can't do a thing. I'm dismantling that faction. Because technically, although I was in it, it is useless. And I'm not going to make bombs, because I'm neutral. I've somehow played the perfect neutral game. Oh, the end date's 48, right? Yeah, it should be 48. Okay, they've all lost faith in me. 1 second. should be 1948 when it finishes. Okay, so I can hear the fighting around me, but I'm doing nothing. I don't want to risk anything going wrong at this point. If I do that, I'm not removing the trade, because I need trade. And if we do military exercises, that's good. Then we also need the economy up, so that's another thing I'm doing. Because the military is fine for now. If Italy declares war, they're probably dead. Because they have no one. They have one person. 2 people on this border. So if I declare war on Germany and hold this front, hold Poland, and then go in on them, they're dead. But that requires me waiting. And I really do want them to do a thing. You're... what? They've joined a faction with Britain. Aircraft production. International Cinematica. How have they formed that? Well, if my leader goes off to fight, I become Liechtenstein, which is probably the most cursed thing ever. They're at my borders. Of which, that's the only defended part of my borders. There. Well, there and there are the only defended parts of the borders they have military on, unless it's there. Okay, so the economy must run smoothly. I've got to start coring all of this land. They've given me no choice but to do this, which likely gives me that. If they accept, that is insane as well. Because they should not accept. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, the Austro-Hungarian Empire reforged. Let's do industrial effort, because I have a war goal on the major powers. Oh, the USA is doing quite well. They want land, they're at war. If they go to war with me... Good. Thank you, Romania. I've done the same, I've said no. Wait, did they ask me whether they should give up? Ah, they did. I should probably this to probably partial. But then people war support's 100%, so that's good. That is the final piece.
Befehl!
Now I have a board with the Soviets. But I will be saying, long live das Kaiser. Or long live das Archduke. Because now, if I go to war with them, I've got land off of Poland, of which first if I can tell, that's quite good. I'm not in a faction, so no matter what, this is great. Oh, I can just screw over Hungary right now and become the Austrian Empire. You know what? The homeland comes first. Long live Austria. This will be the most amazing empire I've ever made. Maybe other than Britain controlling 25% of the world off the start. But this will be holier than the Pope. France is holding, which means they're not doing too well. I actively have a lot of guns. Who's just been declared war on by them? Well, New Persia's joined them. So has that. They are run by Fanny Edelman. I am more neutral than the Swiss. Belgium, that's the only other part of Europe. Well, one of the only other parts of Europe that's not at war with each other. This is a world war, and I've avoided it. I've somehow avoided it. This is amazing. And then there was one empire. The Empire to rule mid-Europe. Now this is where the homeland gets restored. For the power and glory of all empires. I think we do end this one with a bang, though. We have no other choice, but we've not gone to war once. We've done a no-war run and restored Austro-Hungary. Came close at the start, but that's it. That's closest we've ever come to a war. Now we have stockpiles of aluminium. And steel. Let's go. So this empire has been forged between nations with no war. This will hopefully be amazing. I've got to wait for this to finish. Then that is no longer a thing because they don't control all the Swiss peninsula. They're more likely to accept if we're stronger than them, which I think we are. Well, I think I am, so... Now I have better stats no matter what. Resistance growth speed is actually quite good. And this is where we could have had it all becomes we take it all. The allies shall be no more. Although I could just end it here. I could end the video here as the new Switzerland. Maybe once this one's done. I've done a lot to prepare for war and haven't gone to war. Like, this isn't... I don't know how I've managed this, but I have. That's the situation I'm in. If I then do that, that's like northern Austro-Hungary sorted. That's most of that complete. Probably should have done this earlier, but oh well. Now, the Austrian Empire restored. Habsburg monarchy restored. Devaluing that. Trading, future of Austria. Military support is good. Future of Austria. Secret rearmament, because I've still not got a volunteer only. My stability is 55%, but my war support is 100. Now I pick a side. I've played the long game. Who do I choose? France and Britain against Germany and the Soviets. Basically, the new allies against the Axis. Or do I choose the Axis against the Allies? Well, you'll have to find out in the next one. That's been April 02 on HoI4. Thank you for watching, and bye!